Hello everyone. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my artwork, and for some reason I just really want to talk about the meaning behind some of my pieces. Right now I'm looking at anger. This is Anger is what it's called, and it's a representation of anger. It's the road to what leads to anger. Here's the road, and these are typically the things that anger stems from. So on here I wrote love, poverty, injustice, frustration, trust, stress, loss, betrayal, pain, fear, worry, insecurities, lies, anxiety, racism, and passion. I feel that these are some of the things that typically anger me, and things that I've noticed that anger others. Within relationships, typically stress, betrayal, pain, insecurities, lies, worry, and even passion can really ignite a lot of anger in relationships. Throughout society, poverty, injustice, racism, lies, worry, stress typically angers people throughout society. And one day I was just really angry. I was angry inside and I didn't know how to express that anger, so I created Anger Is. Again, this is my beautiful Anger Is. Um, these are some of my more recent pieces. This is a Shinigami from Death Note. I wouldn't say there's really meaning behind it, but it is called Sweet Dreams Ryuk. So it's basically just like a dreamland for Ryuk. And this anime Death Note, Shinigamis, they really love apples because they're apples, or at least this one, Ryuk. He really loves apples, so I kind of did this as like him dreaming, and there's apples all around him just because he loves apples. So that's why I called this one Sweet Dreams Ryuk. Lavender. Lavender is my favorite. It's like literally one of my all-time favorites because it is literally a representation of me. This beautiful piece right here was inspired by Columbine flowers, by a artist named Remulak, Remulak. And one day I was just, painting with some friends, and I created this piece. And it's just really a representation of me and who I am inside. I'm a Capricorn, and I feel that I literally have two sides of myself. Literally a very loving and light and happy and positive and carefree, happy-go-lucky side. But deep down, deep down, sometimes there's also this other side of me that's sorrow, that's sad, that's depressed, that's got a lot of anxiety. And I know on camera it probably looks more black, but it's actually more of like a grayish color. There is black in it, but I didn't really use a lot of black because I felt that I don't have like that much of a dark side, but there is a side of me that does have that dark side. So this was really just a good representation and how I would explain myself and my two sides. When I'm tired, I'm definitely this side, my black side, or dark side, where I'm very grumpy, I'm angry, leave me the fuck alone when I'm feeling that way. But for the most part, I'm my lavender. I'm happy, I'm positive, I'm uplifting. I really feel that that's how I am. So this was a visual representation of who I am. This is a work in progress. This one is a work in progress. Again, it is another Death Note. This is Light Yagami. And it's definitely still in the works. As you can see, he's not complete on the bottom, but I just really like his eyes in this anime, and I was trying to really get his eyes across because it's like one of my favorite parts of the anime is just looking at his eyes. I have so much more artwork for you guys to share. It's a little crooked. So this one I named Campground. It was just the campground when I went camping in Stonyford, California. This is my first time going camping, so I definitely wanted to make sure I got that across. This is our campsite, or it was actually the tent that was across from me, but still, this was our campsite. This was what the background looked like. There was a lot of mountains and hills. There was a really big tree in front of our tent, and then there was some of our friends' tents. So I really wanted to get that representation across. I had a lot of fun. And this is my honey bun. This is my dog, Honey. Obviously, I had to paint my love because I really love my dog. I've had her since she was a tiny little puppy that fit into the palm of my hand. And she really loves balls. Like, she loves to chase balls. She loves to go catch and play fetch. So, of course, I really wanted to make sure I put a ball in there because it's literally one of my dog's favorite things. But this is my dog, Honey. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go. It looks exactly like her. And what else do I have in here for you guys? Okay. I have, I named this one. I actually don't think, oh, actually, it's called Hard on Ice. Sorry. So this is Hard on Ice. I did this after a breakup, of course. And after this breakup, I just felt like I was so tired of being heartbroken and just like tired of a lot of things. I don't really know how to explain. So you know that song by Rod Wave, Hard on Ice? This was really inspired by that. I don't know if you guys can see the ice, but that's Hard on Ice. I just felt like I needed to give my heart a break, and I'm still giving my heart a break, currently still single. Just giving my heart a break. And then I wrote over here, You Gotta Keep Going. I got that from Janae Aiko's song Ways, if any of you guys ever heard that. Just to remind myself, like, hey, you're okay and you got to keep going even though your heart is broke. And, you know, just stitch yourself back together and keep going, girl. You got this. And then this was just some mountains I had drew, and it says, ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from reaching my dreams. Because I'm a very determined person and I have a lot of goals set for myself, and this was just a reminder that no matter what I go through, I can reach those goals and I can get anywhere I want to be in life. This is another anger representation right here. This is a anger representation. It says, release the fire within you. Because sometimes, again, I find myself very angry on the inside and I don't exactly know how to express it all the time. So painting really helps. When I do most anger pieces, I actually like hand paint them, literally like finger paint if you can't tell, and I'm just like literally that's how I feel, and you can kind of tell by the way it looks. But that is what anger is. I don't know if I named this one. Let me see. Oh, it's just called Release. So this one is Release. And that's it in my little portfolio book that I have. I have so much artwork to share with you guys. This is my smile. Jeez, do you see it? Do you guys see my smile? I actually unintentionally painted my own smile. This was my first, like, actual kind of painting, I would say. I was doing a paint night with some friends, and this was what we did. I had never, like, painted before this. I had never painted since, like, elementary school. Like, I hadn't picked up a paintbrush and painted something like this since elementary school. So this is, like, one of my first paintings. And again, I found this picture like on the internet, and then I created my own version of it, and yeah, I unintentionally painted my smile. Just, my smile is beautiful, so yes. All right, This is called Golden Gate Park Flowers. So Golden Gate Park, if any of you have ever been to San Francisco or if you ever visit San Francisco, I would highly recommend visiting Golden Gate Park. It is a beautiful park full of so many different trees and flowers and bushes, and just a very beautiful park. There's so many things in that park. I don't even think I've seen the whole park myself, but these are some of the flowers that are in Golden Gate Park. There was a lot of these beautiful orange flowers in Golden Gate Park, and I really wanted to try to paint that and get that representation of Golden Gate Park. So this is just the beauty of Golden Gate Park.